Oh boy, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Got my tooth cap back on. Thank God I got that back on. That feels so much better. I can drink some hot stuff or cold stuff, and it feels okay. So I'm happy as can be about that. It's been actually a very, very busy day trying to get so much stuff done here. Got those brick pavers. Shout out to like Paula Bettis. I appreciate, you guys that have bought bricks for the walkway and stuff. And Paula's was such heartfelt, when she lost her husband and she memorialized him there and basically said, I'll see you with the stars. And she said, make sure it's a spot that can see the stars. And so it's really kind of touching. So I worked on getting that stuff done until the sun literally went down, okay? And I've been sweating my behind off, and literally I have been sweating my behind off. I have dropped some weight. Yes, I'm still a fat ass. I know that. But it's not quite as fat as it used to be, okay? Actually, it's not so much my ass. I actually don't got that much butt. I got an old man butt. It's the belly, okay? I got a lot of belly, and I'm trying to get rid of it. Be that as it may, speaking of belly, I'm just sitting there minding my own business. And the Eagles that keep bloviating about how great they are, Philly 500, sends me a video. Okay, mind you, I'm busy doing stuff, important stuff, memorializing great people and things. And I get Eagles content here, and it's just kind of like, it's crazy. But I have to say that when I started watching it, because I went in to take a shower and I'm listening to Philly 500 and stuff, I had to actually kind of chuckle for a moment because the thought of us using the same draft pick to get George Pickens that the Eagles used to get Dotson last year, it makes me feel pretty good. So let me share with you guys the kind of crap that I get from people like Philly 500. Oops, here we go.
Enough credit. They do not get enough
credit. They don't get enough credit.
Most people, like Washington fans, Cowboy fans, other fans, they all think that we had our honeymoon last year and it's all over. But the truth of the matter is this. History tells us that the Eagles are just starting their Super Bowl window. That they're most likely going to go back. It's not me saying it. It's history saying it, okay? That's why this team, when you look at this roster, I really think this is an unbelievable roster. Unbelievable roster that's actually going to end up being better than a year ago. And this is what Cowboy fans and Commander fans, this is what they just don't get it. They don't understand.
We don't
but they're going to find out.
We don't get it.
Now, before I get into it, we got to say the Eagles did make a signing. They had a roster spot open because of the trading of Bryce Huff and Puff. And they made a trade. They had a roster spot open, and they went out and they signed themselves a wide receiver. The Eagles say, we have signed wide receiver Ife a day. Ife a day keeps the Cowboys away. Now this kid's a undrafted rookie free agent. They're going to bring into camp. I'm not gonna tell you he's gonna change everything and it's this total. I don't know what to expect.
Wait for it.
He's fast. He runs a 4.35. And, we'll see
like Paris
if
Campbell.
He can do anything, if he can make this team get on the practice squad. I like the idea of speed. Speed kills in the NFL. We'll see what this kid could do. I really like, I like the wide receivers we have. Like, I actually think, and I said this yesterday, I think Jahan Dotson's going to have a better year than he had a year ago. I think
couldn't be worse.
Began to trust him late in the season. We'll see what Aniyah Smith is. I thought when the Eagles drafted Aniyah Smith, I thought he was gonna make an impact. So, we'll see. But they signed him, and I know everybody has been talking about the OTAs and the guys have looked great. And truthfully, I had a video all ready to go, all edited on safeties. I don't know where the heck it is.
Don't know where it is.
I cannot find it on my hard drive.
YouTube said it's garbage. We're not promoting that.
Ready to go. Should have been out about 3 Eastern. And I don't know what happened to it. So I wanted to come on and put something out today. So I'm sorry if I find that, I will drop that one as well. But I don't know where the hell it went. I don't understand what's going on. I always said that when the Eagles, when their golden era comes, it'll probably be at the end of the world. Well, we might be here. Who the hell knows? But I do think we have entered the Eagles' golden era, and I think that's why you see things. And I don't want to rehash everything that happened with C.J. Gardner-Johnson. You guys heard plenty of that.
If it is the Eagles' golden era, I might want it to be the end of the world. I don't think I want to live in that world. I don't think I want to live in that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I love Vic Fangio. I think C.J. never wanted to leave Philly. I think he's hurt. And I get it. I understand it. I also understand that the reasons why...
Enough of you Eagle fans constantly trying to get under my skin. But I'm sitting here trying to think. So when we sign guys who are USFL kind of guys, undrafted rookie free agents, the Eagles always shit on them. They always shit on them. Look at that. They're signing nobodies. But we did get, I don't know, Brandon Albury. I know Eagle fans haven't heard of that guy. I know, and we did sign another guy like what's his name? Tevon, no. Savon, no. Kayvon Turpin. Yeah. We did find those guys as USFL guys or US. I don't even know what the hell this shit. They don't even know what the shit is because ain't nobody watching it. Be that as it may, when we make a move like that, it seems like they just poo on the Cowboys and say, meh, it's nothing. But see, you have to understand what I think is really going on. The Eagles, congratulations. You guys, you won the Super Bowl. You were the best team the last game of the year. And you won it. Congratulations. That's great. But I think they're a little worried about how this season's going. That they're trying to convince themselves that everything that happened last year is going to happen this year again. I think that's what they literally are trying to do. They're trying to convince themselves that, or they're trying to make sure they have as much fun now before next year when it implodes, because they know they won't be able to get back against Cowboys. I think that's the case, But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and just giving you a window into my world where I literally get emails, I get text messages with videos that literally put me in them and things. I get called out. I get called from Dan Salia. It's just like they just want a pound. No, actually, hell, they can take a couple pounds of this blubber. Take a couple of pounds of this blubber, Eagle fans, because I'd be happy to get rid of it because my doctor says I need to lose some weight. All right, people, you know how we roll. I got to get out of here.
I can't stand it anymore. I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I've got to get
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're one on the phone. Everything's going to be all right. Please.
Sister, please, I'll handle this.
Yourself.